Top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever all of y'all get this, it's the time that you need to see it, when you can hear it, let it soak in, marinate for a little while. Today, June 22nd, 2024. It's story time, y'all. This is UFM Custom Creations, brought to you by JoJo the Dillinger. Story time, y'all. Story time. I wanna I wanna talk about what goes around comes all the way back around. What goes around always comes right back around like a boomerang. Okay? And this is gonna be one of a topic about relationships or a life path. Hey, the choices we make. We got to be careful with the choices that we make. As y'all know, I've been in a marriage. I married a woman who I thought could build a family with me, who I thought that she wanted a family with me. But behind the scenes, it was not that. I'm finna go back 2 years from today. 2 years. All right. Me and the person that I married, uh, we always been on a roller coaster relationship. Roller coaster, roller coaster. Fighting, get back together, fighting, get back together, breaking up, get back together. And the main thing was cheating, talking to other people. And for me, because I can only talk about how I'm feeling, because I can't, nobody ever tells me if I ask her, it's always, it was nothing, it was nothing. But for me, I never grew up with a family, so I wanted to have a whole family. I wanted to have all my kids with one person. I thought that I was doing that. But I don't know now. I don't know. But from 2 years ago, uh, we had our differences, and we uh, she took a trip with her family, her sisters or whatever, and on the trip, she was, I guess, just feeling herself. So she was feeling herself so good that she took a picture and posted it on Facebook and said, "I'm in my retribution vibe." The reason why she told me she posted that was because Retribution wore a big hat in Norbit, and she had a big hat in the islands with her family, right? Uh, a gentleman that she used to work with commented and said, "Where is Norbit?" Okay. Uh, she was friends with my family, my sister them. So my sister saw the post and saw how they was clowning the character Norbit, which was preferring to me. Uh, got into it. You know, they had a little scuffle. This word, little word vomit on Facebook. My sister called me and let me know what was going on, but I was already numb to all the cheating, all the playing, because I told you we was on a roller coaster relationship. That's cool. It's no problem. I'm done with it already. I'm focused on landing and gaining and maintaining a good job, a full-time job. Uh, so they back and forth or whatever. They stopped. So my sister called me and informed me and everything. And that's good. Thank you, sis, for doing that. Um, and then she decides to call me, but I don't feel like talking because I already know what it was. She's a known slut. She was a known she was a known throw it in a circle with everybody. Whoever gave her attention. Cool. Uh, I suggested that she stay there with that person and just, live her life with it. But she felt like, nah, uh, since I married her and I'm her husband, that I gotta deal with it. I should forgive her and just move on, right? So with that, um, with that, I took it upon myself to say, forget this relationship, forget this marriage. Let me go search and do what everybody else doing. All right. Uh, so when she got back from the islands, she, I guess, tapped my phone. She tapped everything. I think she put air tags on my car and just everything. Just now she is suspicious about me talking to somebody else when the whole while she was talking to somebody else. Hmm. Remember, this is 2 years ago, okay? 2022, 2021, all that good stuff. Uh, so, so I feel like God saw what was going on. He allowed me to meet an angel in disguise, right? So I I speak, and this is the first time me ever speaking out and telling a person what's going on in my household and just letting them know, well, what's going on in my life. So I let the person know who I was guided to talk to. The person took a liking to me, and we just had chemistry. It had nothing to do with sex. It had nothing to do with none of that. It was just pure friendship. That's how it started off. Communication. So my in the spirit realm right now, my ex-wife, this ex Jezebel that I married, um, caught wind of it because I told you she tapped my phone and put air tags on my car and did all kind of slick stuff. Uh, so with that, I didn't know she did all of that. Okay, so for some reason, I moved downstairs so I could get my own privacy because I didn't feel comfortable sleeping with a woman who's in other people's beds. So I wanted to remove my energy from that bedroom. Uh, she wakes up one morning and says, I got to go back down to my hometown. My mother and my sister and all this emergency. I got to go. So she left for 2, 3 days. Okay, left me in the house with all my kids. That's no problem. Go ahead. You got a problem with your family? You go ahead and go ahead. I'm a still maintain this household as a father, as a real man. Okay? Um, so when she got back, she acting like everything was all good, everything was sweet. Yeah, I just had to go do something, still not telling me what's going on. But oh no, I just had to go down and do some things for my mama and all this other stuff, right? Oh, cool. I didn't believe none of that. Um, so I took it upon myself to go talk to my friend and tell him what just transpired. Uh, I didn't, after work, I did not go back to the house. I went to go get me some peace and quiet. Because remember, I just told you she left for 3 days and I had to stay in the house with my kids. So I needed me some alone time, just like she had took her some alone time, right? Um, with me doing that, she decides to look up where I was at, pack up my things that she could find, put them in her car, and drive to the house where I was trying to get some peace and quiet at. Dropped all my belongings in the parking lot in front of my car and leave and go change the locks to the house. Brought a whole nother man to the house that I was living at to change locks in it. My grown kids allowed it. Like they ain't even question their mother, but they see a whole nother man inside of the house, and they don't say, "Mom, what are you doing?" Blah, blah, blah. But they with it. They was right along with it. Right? Cool. My friend, after I seen that she had dropped all my stuff in front of the house, in front of my car, I'm getting ready. I'm finna go ahead and go get, finna go handle this situation. And my friend, thank God for her. She tells me, "What you think you doing?" And I said, "I'm finna go handle this business right now. I'm finna go get this and handle what I need to go handle." And and thank God she had told me, "Nah, don't do that, because if you go over there, it might be a bigger problem." Cool. I didn't know. So a person told me, "You know what we're gonna do? Let's go walk in nature." And this was my first time ever walking in the forest, in nature. Serenity. It was peaceful. Get your mind together, get your thoughts together, let it go. This is a version of let go and let God fight this battle. Okay? Let go and let God fight this battle. This is the story. This is the title of it, all right? So, with that, I go for my walk. I go back to the place, lay down because I gotta go to work. I go to work and I'm fighting to not leave work to go over there and handle this business. So I'm working, I'm getting frustrated, I'm working. It's all good. God kept me. I had to let go and let God. So I let the situation go. Now I needed to go back over there and get all my belongings. Now remember, she changed the locks on me. This is illegal. I just paid mortgage, paid the bills before she even got back to that house. Paid it. And now I'm locked out of the house. Can't get in. She telling the kids don't let me in and all this extra stuff. With that, she moves her mother into my house. Right? I calls the police. The police tell me, "Hey man, that's your house. You could go kick the door in." I tell the police, why would I kick the door in and damage the house when my kids stay there. That is stupid. But that's what the officers told me. So I left in peace. I left in peace. I left the things that belonged to me inside of that house, inside of that room, locked up. So now my partner's mother is living in the same room that I was sleeping in. The irony, the gall of both of them to even live like that or even move like that. Like what goes around don't come back all the way back around. So with that, I decide one day to go get all my stuff, go get all my important information, go get all my clothes, go get all my equipment, because I'm trying to start a business. She's holding me back from starting up my own business. And this is UFM Custom Creations. This is why I make YouTube videos. I'm supposed to be making t-shirts that's supposed to motivate and encourage collectives and the soul family, just the God's team, to continue to move forward no matter what. But she tried to block and stop this movement. But can't nobody stop what God started. Can't nobody stop what God started. Or nobody can close a door that God opened up. So now I'm fighting her whole side of the family. Her and her mother. Her sisters and all that. All of them included, trying to come up with little traps to get me in jail, to get me fired from my job that I just solidified. It's all good, right? Let go and let God. So what I do, I put my head down and I continue on the path that God has set for me. I go to work and I'm elevating in work, feeling good at work, learning new things at work. The boss is seeing it. They elevating me as well. They don't know I'm going through this problem because I let go and I let God. I didn't even speak about it. Time goes on. I had to stay in I had to find me somewhere to stay. It wasn't clean. It wasn't, it was in the slums. It was in the valley. Yeah, it was in the valley where the roaches and the rats at. Yeah. So with me staying there, I didn't even want to bring my kids over there to see where I was living at because I wanted them to always be safe. You understand? So it took me about 3-4 months. 3-4 months to get on my feet, save enough money so I could buy an apartment, pay for an apartment, and still maintain all my car notes, the insurance, the bills, everything that I had got going on. Good. I love the struggle. I love to sit in the mud because that's where you grow at. That's where life starts, in the dark. So in December, I remember the date and all. December 2nd, I got to the apartment, got approved, got moved in, looked in there, got me a blow-up bed, got me some groceries. My son's birthday was 3 days later. So I called the partner and asked her, please, can I get my kids for his birthday? Thank God she had a good heart because I guess she thought that, they told lies to the police officers. They went to court saying that I abandoned them. They just told a whole bunch of lies and a whole bunch of stuff. Imagine this. And then she telling my family all type of things too. I'm talking to my family, Ain't none, not my mother, not my father, not my brother, not my own sister. None of them came to even help. They were just like, hey, well, man, that's the, just it was no help. All I did was express how I was feeling, and then they say, oh, you gonna be all right. Cool, thank you. I appreciate y'all. It ain't nobody come down there and said, bro, you living over here? Man, come on, man. I got a little bit of bread. I'll help you get up out of this situation. No kind of help. But I was glad for that. I'm good. I didn't need it. So with the struggle, only G-O-D in me, God pulled me out the mud. I'm a dirty introverted diamond. VVS. You can check the cuts, you can check the bling, you can take the clarity on it. So with this situation, here come Christmas coming around. This woman called me and asked me, hey, the kids want to, the kids would love to see you for Christmas. Do you want to come by here and spend time with you for Christmas? I say, oh no. Nah, your mama and all that there, we got bad, it's a bad vibe there. Your mama acting like she you. I gotta fight her, and she in my own house, in my own room. I ain't even want no kind of bad blood. But they took my kindness and thought I was a weak one. So, with me saying, nah, I'm good with that. So here come the traps. Here come all the little sneaky little plans. So the mother and her granddaughter leave. So my ex-partner called me and said, hey, my mama went back. She went back, said she needs some air. She needs some time to herself. I don't got nobody to watch the kids. Can you come over here and watch the kids for me? I said, man, well, ain't nobody to watch my kids? All right, man, I'm coming through. Boom. Hey, then she came with the little foo-foo story, the lies. Oh, I changed. I love God too, and this and that. I come in the house, she playing church music. So I'm like, I'm just sitting here, I'm just chilling. But I'm not really with it. I go back to my place, and she calling me constantly. Why ain't nobody to watch the kids? There's nobody to watch the kids. No problem. I'm gonna come over there and watch the kids because they need some. They do go to school over there. Need somebody to take them to school, pick them up, all that good stuff. So I put everything that I had down. I dropped it. Signed off my you know how you cut your lease. So I cut my lease and I go back over there for the kids because the kids need somebody. All I want is my kids to be safe and good. And as soon as I did that, everything changed. Oh, if you don't want to be here, I send you back to where you was. What? What you said? Oh no, I'm just saying. Yeah, a lot of slick talk. So, what goes around comes around, right? Cool. So I forgive because I want a person to always forgive me. I want a person to always believe in me. So I believe in this person. But like they say, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make the horse drink. And another thing that happens is when you let go and you let God, you give a person a rope. And with that rope, they're going to do one or two things. They're going to pull themselves up or they're going to hang themselves. So what God told me to do was be quiet and be silent. Just go with the motion and self-develop, self-love yourself. Never believe what she's telling you. You just continue to love yourself and love the kids that love you, that want to learn from you. All right? So, remember I told you that was 2 years ago. This is 2022. 2023 is when I moved back in that house. Right now, and when they changed the locks, it was on the Father's Day weekend when she had another band come change the locks in my own house. This was 2022, June 6th, what that weekend? Yeah, 16, 17. Yeah, say 17. June 17th, 2022, she changed the locks. Now, I'm jumping all the way to 2016, 2024, just recently, just now. This is my anniversary right here. So all that time, I was self-developing, self-loving, self-caring, self-respecting myself in silence. In silence. Inside of the dark, where life grows. I told y'all. I love God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Yahshua. Thank you to my ancestors. Thank you to my archangels. Thank you to the soul team. Thank you, Yahshua. Thank you to my divine dad. I just want to say thank y'all for teaching me how to self-develop and how to let go and let God do what God do. Woo! Ah, yes, sir. Now, I asked this woman for a divorce many times. Just, hey, give me a divorce. Let's split this house down the middle. That's all we got together. This house. Let's split it down the middle. You go your way and I'm going to go mine. No. Why don't you just sign over the house? Why don't you just give me a quick loan deed and I won't put you on child support if you sign over the house for me. This is the agreement she wanted me to agree to. But JoJo say, nah, that don't even sound right. So here we go. 2024. I'm asking this woman for another divorce. Now she's no, you cheating on me. No, you just want to go, back to that woman. You want to go back to your friend. You want to go back. No. I have self-love myself because everybody abandoned me. Everybody said, nah, I can't forgive you. I don't want nothing to do with you. Everybody said the same thing. Everybody. So I said, wow, God said it's just me and you. Me and you on this road. And I took it and I ran with it. That's my narrow path road. That's my narrow path life. That's what I am. I got to run on this road with me, G-O-D and me. We the only one in the car. He's driving now. He driving the car. I'm in the passenger side, just riding along with God. He taking me where he want me to go. I'm not choosing no more. Because every time I choose a route or a destination to go to, it's the wrong one. So now I made the choice to let go and let God choose the destination where he want me to land at. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now they want me to fight for the relationship. That's what she thinking I am. But for the whole time that the mother left, they've been scheming and scamming and trying to lie and taking my social security card and all my identity, my passport, all kind of information about me. They using it, grabbing and getting a doppelganger to be JoJo, to be UFM Custom Creations, thinking she had a part in this. You got no part into it. You dug your own grave. You planted your own bad seed. Now you finna reap the harvest of the seed that you had planted. Ain't nobody make you plant that seed you planted. You a grown woman. You and your mother, all y'all grown women, y'all old as hell. Y'all old as hell like little girls. Moving like little girls. Attitudes like little girls. Running around like little throw it in the circle workers. But it's all good. That's how y'all was rose up. That's how y'all was raised. You can't change. You cannot make a horse drink that water after you done took him to a big river and see all that water rushing through. You can't make that horse drink that water. You can't make a camel drink that water after that camel been in that desert so long. That camel gotta be thirsty enough to drink all that water. But you can't teach an old dog new tricks. They just don't catch up on it. They just used to their old little ways. But you understand about this here, what goes around comes around. So everything that y'all was doing, it just coming smacking y'all right back in y'all face. We good with it. What you do in the dark always come to the light. And the dark always runs away from the light. The light is always stronger than the dark. Whenever the sun comes up, the night leaves. The moonlight is not brighter than the sunlight. The moonlight is not brighter than the sunlight. Whatever you do in that dark, in that moonlight, when that sunlight come through, it's gonna show. It's gonna show your motives. It's gonna show what kind of intentions you got. It's gonna show what kind of morals y'all had. Rest in peace to Lou. Rest in peace to Lou. She told y'all to tighten up, to stop the ways y'all was living. She even spoke to me. And she explained to me what was going on. Yeah, that's why I had that much heart for y'all. But it's all good. Rest in peace, Lou. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. From the side of y'all family. But to this day right now this woman, seeing that I will not tolerate disrespect. I will not tolerate this hoardism. I would not tolerate no more of that. I stand up, I take my heart and all of my power back. All my energy, I cut it off. Now they wondering, why you not calling me no more? Why am I blocked? Why you don't want to talk to me? Why? Because of everything that you did in the dark. You will have to pay. And see, this is the thing about it. I forgive you. I forgive all of y'all. But see, it's not up to me now. Because God warned y'all on who you was doing this to. You're doing it to somebody who's innocent. You're doing this to somebody who cared for you, who wanted to show you some type of real love. I ain't never show you no lust. I allowed you to be who you wanted to be. I seen that you was fast. And I asked you, please, can you please cut that out? Because that ain't gonna lead you nowhere but down a road that's you on right now. You on the highway with a whole bunch of cars and it's jam packed. You know how Florida traffic is. On I-95 at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you jam packed. The same thing for Georgia. Georgia traffic don't play. You're going to be in traffic for 4 hours just to get the 2 exits, just to go down 2 exits. Yeah. But you know, you got to live and you got to learn. I'm just letting out the truth. This is a battle that I was not supposed to fight, because God asked me to let go and let him do what he needs to do so they could learn their lesson. Because if I tried to teach them this lesson, and I tried to over and over and over again, but they didn't get it. They didn't get the lesson. So God can do so much more than we can. He know how to apply pressure in places that we can't get to. You know, he's the creator. He created all spaces, all vasts of areas we ain't never been, we ain't never seen. I'm giving y'all real life situations. I'm not giving y'all, this is just like out the Bible. You hear me? But this is 2000 era. I'm not talking with thee and thou and all that. I'm giving y'all real vocabulary. This is UFM vernacular. If y'all can feel me, if you can UFM me, if you can feel what I'm talking about. But you gotta laugh, man. See, I try to plant a seed of goodness, kindness, of love, of joy, of care. But see, they thought that, they laughed, look at him. He trusted me, and I'm a snake. He's so stupid. But while I was planting the seed of goodness, while they was doing what they was doing to me, they was planting the seed of bad. And not knowing that harvest is going to come one day. And this was a harvest that took a little minute to come through. So they always thought that they was winning. They always thought that they was winning till towers started coming through. Towers start falling. Buildings start burning up. Cars and wrenches start getting in engines. Yeah. And all the people that they gathered, all the family, all my family that she gathered up, all of them was all feeling good. Oh, girl, you did beat Joseph. I mean, you did beat JoJo. Yeah, you got him down bad. Look at him, he's sad. He in the corner where they thought I was in the corner crying. But they ain't know I done built up a skin like an alligator. I got that rough skin. I had to control and tame my emotions. Just like Joseph in the Bible, when his brothers and his family tried to kill him. They thought they beat him over the head with a rock because he was bleeding in his head. They took his coat that his daddy gave him of many colors, sopped up the blood that they knocked in his head with, and took it back to the father and said, he died. He dead. An animal ripped him up. The father believed the brothers and thought that Joseph was dead. But then they had sold him to some pastor-throughs. So the pastor-throughs threw him into slavery. But did Joseph care? Did Joseph have a bad attitude? No. Joseph took the life that was given to him and made the best of it. Joseph was in the desert. A life that would look dry, looked like he wasn't gonna get nowhere. Did Joseph complain? No, he just made the best of it. This is out the Bible. This is just a different version of it. I'm still trying to get this divorce. Not even the lawyers, they can't even believe it. They so profound. They can't even, nah, this can't be real. This can't be real. He got to be lying. Now, the mother is a witch. And the mother taught the daughter how to be a witch. So now it's double witches. The whole family start witching. Start doing witch work on my own family, doing witch work up on my kids, doing witch work up on my job, doing witch work up on my car, and witch work up on me to make me feel like, yeah, you are the problem. You was the problem. But the whole time, it wasn't. But I had to figure out why. I was wondering, why am I going through all of this? God said, boy, just relax. Don't even worry about that. Just let go and let me do my thing. Let them believe that all that witch work that they praying to that false God. Let them believe that it's working. Because when that tower hit and it comes to that season, because I'm not talking about time. Because see, that's what they thought. They thought, ooh, look, it's been 2 years, ain't nothing. We got away with it. But God said, oh no, that harvest is still growing. It's still growing. I want to see how far they gonna continue on with this shenanigan. Let's see how far they gonna go. Joseph, I want you to sit back and be quiet. And y'all know what happened to Joseph in the Bible, right? Even when he got put into Potiphar's house, the Potiphar's wife tried to throw him some juice box. Joseph was like, man, I don't want none of that juice box. That's that man's juice box, man. You go get that juice box to him. I don't want none of that. Oh, if you don't give me none of that meat stick, I'ma tell my husband that you took this juice box. Oh, now you gonna lie on me? You gonna lie on my meat stick? Man, do whatever you gonna do. So that girl, I want to see her, and God put her to the test. Let me see how far this gonna go. And you know they all paid for all of this with all this lying. Everybody, you gonna pay for the seeds of lying that you plant in this world, that you plant in other people. And whoever listened and took heed to the seed that you planted, they gonna pay for it too. Because they didn't do their own investigation. They just ran with the story. If you just run with people's story that people be selling you, that people be telling you, yeah, my bad, that was real. That was people be selling you, because people like to sell you dreams. When they ain't got no kind of dream life. That's just something that they imagining. Because you know a cheater always gonna betray and sell you a dream that they loyal and that they faithful. That's the thing I'm finna tell y'all. You could always, when you shut up and you listen, silent and listen is the same words. It's the same word. It's just the letters are moved around. So the only way that you can really listen is if you silent all your thoughts up. If you silent up your lips, that's the only way you can listen. So with that, all these stories, anybody who listened to it and ran with it and believed it, all y'all got some karma coming too. Because you just went with the lie that was told instead of doing your own research. This goes for children and everybody. Nobody is exempt. And even when you try to tarnish a little child's mind with a lie, you get double. You get double because a little child mind absorbs more than a grown one. And when you try to tarnish an image of an honest person, you gonna get double for that. But it's all good. Let go and let God. We gonna let go and let God. I know over here, UFM, I do. And I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I just heard I was watching a short today, and the short was like, the man was talking to God, and he was saying to God, God, look, why are all these people passing me? Why are all these people like moving past where I'm at? It's like I'm moving slow. I'm wasting time, God. And the man said, God said to him, y'all are not in the same race. I got them doing something else. You have to do what I'm telling you to do. Do not look at anybody else in a race, because you are in a race with yourself. You are not behind. You are not too far ahead. You are right where I got you. You are right where you need to be. All you need to do is obey me where you're at. And I took that and I said, thank you for that, Dad. Because when you look at, like I told you, I tried to start this business a long time ago, but it's always monkey wrenches in it. It's always spell work all up on UFM Custom Creations. There's always people blocking my YouTube, don't want to share, don't want to subscribe. They got people working at YouTube, scanning and blocking my views, blocking my likes. People always commenting on oh man, oh you think you all that. Yeah, I see it, but I'ma allow God to deal with each and every one of y'all. God is in control. This is not, I don't do things for clout. This is y'all problem. Just because y'all do a thing and want to see money and think that, oh, I'm doing something because, oh, look, I made $5,000 today. Oh, I made $10,000 a day. I made some money. Oh, I reached 10,000 people today. I got these much subscribers. I got 500 million subscribers. I got 500,000 subscribers. Yeah, it's all good. I'm in my own race. This race, y'all ain't in this race. But now, y'all way past me, right? But now y'all slowing up and trying to look at the person that y'all think is in last place. Why would you run a race if you in first place and worry about the person that's in last place? Why would you run? Why would you worry about that? If you lapping me, if you done made a lap, you done lapped me 2 times. Why are you even looking at UFM Custom Creations? Why don't you just mind your own business and just continue to stay in first place? I'm not trying to be in first place. I'm just trying to be in God's place. I just want to be where God placed me at. In God's house. Yeah. Because I don't do this for likes. I don't do this for monetary gain. Nah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this to say I sold 20,000 shirts today. That's gonna come. Everything that I put out, everything that I wear on my channel that I've made for me, I will give one of those shirts away. to a random person. I give shirts away. If God lead me to give a person a return to sender shirt, I give it to them. A blessing. Bro, I don't want nothing back. If I give away shirts to people who God lead me to. I give away shirts. Those who matter don't mind, and those who mind, they don't matter. I give away shirts like that. I give away shirts that say this: collectives are people that God collect for selective missions. I give away shirts like that. I give away shirts that have my logo, UFM Custom Creations. I don't charge people. It's free. I'm a tree that bears fruit. It blesses me to see somebody with a UFM Custom Creation shirt on. Because that means that the fruit that I'm speaking, the fruits that I'm speaking out are getting out there into the world. That's just the fruits. Do you see a tree, or do you hear of a tree going to God saying, the tree, oh God, that person just pulled an apple off of me. They ain't even give me no money for it. They ain't give me nothing for it. Why are they touching my apples? I bear those fruits. Nah. The tree don't say nothing. The tree is happy that somebody has been blessed with a fruit to eat because they need it. I bless people. My daughter, she's in school. They had solar eclipse day. I tell the teacher, I want to bless the whole class with a solar eclipse day shirt. She said, "What? You and that's so she said this was so amazing because some families can't afford to get a shirt." I said, "It will be my pleasure to make. How many shirts do you need?" She said, "It's 23 kids in the class plus me." I said, "I got you." Did I go and charge people? No. I went and took the money that I work from work, that I make from work, bought the shorts, bought the shirts, got all my equipment and made them right then and there. Brought it up to the school. Blessed the whole class. That's a blessing. I don't want nothing back. I just told, give glory to my daddy, my divine holy dad. That's all I ask. And you know what happened that day? After God allowed me to bless the whole class with shirts and the teacher, they interviewed us. Said, "Man, you just did this with God." It was all God. Give God all the praise and all the glory. God allowed me to purchase, buy all these shirts, make it, and deliver them to the kids on that day. Because all the kids went out there on solar eclipse day to go look at the eclipse. Free of charge. That's what God is. God is a blessing. God don't want to charge nobody. Do he charge all of us for being down in his world? Not a dime. Does God charge us for him to wake us up every day? Not a dime. He does not charge us. He only blesses us. He gifts us with the gift of life every day. And he do it to the just and the unjust. Let go and let God. And for this outcome of this relationship I'm so ready to be free like a bird, because I had to learn my lesson on marrying a Jezebel, or marrying into a family that had mild intentions, bad intentions, that did not want to see the good in others. The family wants to stay in darkness because they feel like the devil blesses them more than the Most High. This family that I married into thinks that the devil blesses them better than the Most High. But God wanted me. He placed me into this situation to bring light to this darkness. He had to put a light somewhere in that darkness so that we all will see what's going on in the dark. I was wondering why things was kept going on, kept going. What, man? How long this gonna be, Dad? I ain't gonna lie, I was complaining a little bit. I was complaining because I'm like, what is this? I'm being loyal to this young lady, and she still want to go throw it in circles with past and new people. Why? What is going on? But that's how they was raised. That's how her mother raised her, giving her advice. Oh girl, he did that. Well, you go and find you find how many men you need to. Don't matter, girl. Cause me, I got somewhere in each state that I go to. That's what the mother told the daughter. How could you tell your daughter to go throw it in a circle with 3 different other men? What kind of parenting skills is that? But that's how you was raised. That's what the devil, that's who you wanted to listen to. That's who you wanted to obey. Because it ain't no way in heaven or on earth that God would have told you to go throw it in a circle with whoever. Because see, God told me this here. Because even when I was with my friend, he told me, hey, son, you even went about the wrong way. You supposed to close a situation before you move on to the next. So that's what I did. That's when I told you I had to go and find my own place. Stop all situations. Stop all relationships. Because I'm looking for God in other people. I'm looking for love, because that's what you're looking for. When you're looking for love, you're looking for God. When you're looking for a companion, when you're looking for somebody to love, you're looking for God. But you're looking for God inside somebody else. And God ain't in that somebody else. God is in you. He's all around you. So once you go self-love yourself, that's when you find God. And you find out the love was already in you. You don't need somebody else for love. You don't need somebody else for companionship when it was already in you. Self-love yourself. And then, and when it comes down to the bottom of it, when you find yourself and you find that love, and you find God all up in you, you will not look for somebody else for love. Then, and only then, will somebody that needs love, or even can look with their mind's eye vision, their mind's eyesight, they will look at you and say, wow, that that man contains love or that woman contains love. Look how they love themselves. They got to know God. And then the attraction. That's when two purpose partners will collide. Because if I love myself and I can see a person, wow, that person, she's beautiful and she loves herself. She got respect for herself. That's nice. And then the chemistry, the unseen, the souls, the things that you cannot see. That's that attraction. That's where it comes with that twin flame. Y'all fire burns the same. The fire that God ignited in you. I love myself so much that I'm selfish with myself. I'm stingy with myself. And then you look at a person and look at them like, man, that person love theyself. I see the fire. They stingy with theyself. They love theyself. And if y'all could catch eyesight or even just get a whiff, just a smell of each other, y'all gonna be so locked in. Y'all can't even y'all gonna, man, what it is about you? Soulmates, twin flames, purpose partners. That's where that come in at. But I had to learn to let go and let God. I'm giving y'all a real life story that happened and that is still going on till this day, 2024. Do y'all understand what I'm talking about? Every day that God gives me to wake up, I'm seeing God in action. I'm seeing God from my very own eyes. I have a relationship with the Most High because I'm seeing this situation play out in my very own eyes. When He telling me, just let go and let me do my thing. And I'm letting Him do His thing. And I'm telling y'all, boy, this is a perfect picture. This is a Picasso. This is a movie that you know how they got bestsellers, how y'all say Titanic was a good movie, The Notebook, all that. This is almost like The Notebook. Now you know how The Notebook had even the hardest people crying and getting in their feelings. It's a lot of emotions. A lot of it. And this is the thing about it. My twin flame is going through the exact kind of life path that I'm going down right now. Could you imagine that? And we ain't even together. I didn't even get to speak to this woman because this witch Jezebel. Oh, you married to me and you stuck with me. Yeah, I'm stuck with you in this 3D realm, this flaw law that's down here on this 3D realm. That's why my big brother said, I'm in this world, but I'm not of it. I did not come to change the laws. I just came to show y'all how to live with it. So I have to abide by the law. I gotta be stuck with this witch until the judge can knock off all that witchcraft that's being done on them. I gotta wait till the lawyers knock off all that witchcraft that's being shown to them. Because they so blinded, they can't even see it. They got so much witch work being done on them, they can't even see the truth. Because they all in the dark. They can't believe that, you ain't been throwing it in the circle. Nah, I ain't been throwing it in the circle with nobody. I had to take control of the lust. It's plenty of pretty women out here. It's prettier women that's showing how swole they are. But it's up to me to talk to it, to attract it, to deal with it, to talk to it. But you know what they say? All you gotta do is to resist the devil. Because there's a lot of temptations out here. It's a lot of temptations. Everybody smoking, everybody drinking, everybody having a good time. It's easy to get drugs. It's easy to go get some thought in a circle. That is super easy. Everybody out here flaunting it. All you gotta do is talk. You could go to a lot and go get you a lot lizard, and she gonna do whatever you need to her. Throw her a couple dollars. These preachers out here, they out here trying to preach to the congregation, and they out here with whatever they doing, and they married. You got people out here that's preying on children. That ain't cool. But you gotta stop it. You gotta take control. You are responsible for yourself. It's women out here that thrive on throwing it in a circle. All they do is go get their hair done, get their nails done, and try to dress up and go out there and try to catch a rich man. Catch somebody who got a little bit of bread. It's a bunch of dudes out here who think they put on their tight jeans, and they put on their little clothes, and they put on their cologne, and they try to go out here and catch them a cougar. Or catch them somebody who gonna take care of them. I know some of them. I don't, let me back that up. I don't know them. I just see them. Because I don't deal with a lot of people. I'm a dirty, introverted diamond. I'm introverted for a reason. Because I see. I got VVS clarity in what I'm seeing. I ain't never throw it in a circle with you know how they run trains on girls and have sex sessions, threesomes and foursomes. I have never in my 4 years living have threw it in a circle with multiple partners. And I do not like it. I do not tend on it. I don't want it. I don't want to see none of it. I do not even care for that. That is not my cup of tea. Because I do not drink coffee. And this goes out for all y'all trying to play with me on my phone. Y'all better stop trying to catfish me. A person gonna come tell me on my phone, Hey, do you want to go out for a cup of coffee? Stupid. I don't even drink coffee. Know who you talking to. Or know who you dealing with. Know who you trying to catfish. Stupid. But I like to stay private. So I can see them snakes. So I can see them rats all up in the grass. But I cut my grass real low. I put my level on my lawnmower all the way on 0. So when I do cut the lawn, it ain't nothing but dust flying up. It's like I'm cutting stone and dirt. That's how low I want my grass. That's how low I want my lawn. But let go and let God. I'm going to tell y'all, that's the best way to go. And stand on it. Set that standard and then stand on it. Just like Job did. Job set that standard. He didn't care if his wife told him to cuss God. He don't care if his kids turned away and just did whatever he wanted to do. He ain't care if he lost every dime that he had. He ain't care if his friends was coming around. What was wrong with you? Boy, you look bad. Boy, you need to tighten up, man. Man, he ain't care about nobody conversation. He stood on what he stood on. He stood on what God said to him. Because back in the day, there was no words. He just stood on that trustworthy voice of the Most High. And how did he stand on that? Because those was trustworthy words. You can trust trustworthy words. It gives you benefits. What benefit do you think the devil gives you? Hey, the devil ain't gonna tell you to do nothing good. Look what he told Eve. Hey, go look, man. God tripping. God don't want you to be like God. What? Yeah, God wants you to be just like God. What are you talking about? That's a lie right there. Why would God make you like him, but he don't want you to be like him? That was a lie number one. She should have took that and ran with it. And just listen. She should have shut up all those voices in her head. And remember what Adam told her that God said. Don't go over there. Don't use your juice box. Just wait. Wait till I tell you to. But nah, what she did, she went over there, listened to what the enemy said to her, and went over there to Adam and just put all that sauce on it. Made all what the enemy said to her, made it sound real good to Adam. And it's Adam's fault because he got lost in the sauce. That Kool-Aid was real sweet. You know what I'm saying? You get that Kool-Aid somehow. Man, that Kool-Aid good. I love lemonade. Lemonade Kool-Aid. Tastes real good. Real good. Put that lemon and that lime and all up in there, boy. That thing pop, pop, tip. It hit back, boy. You smile from ear to ear. Yeah, for sure. You feel me? So it's all their fault. But look, after they fell into the trap, what did Adam do? He came to his senses as soon as he finished throwing it in a circle. Looked at his privacy and said, man, this is what God was talking about. We should have waited. And tried to hide up his privacy, the front and the back. What did he do? Same thing. Her juice box was leaking, so she tried to hide it all up. Yeah. And hide under the tree, in the bushes, from God, like God ain't looking and seeing. He know where they was hiding at. He gonna ask Adam, why y'all hiding? I already know where y'all at. You for real? You really trying to hide from me, Adam and Eve? Really? Who told y'all I don't even speak like that? Who told you that you was naked? Who said naked? Who gave you that vocabulary? Understand where I'm coming from right now. An apple is not going to show you that you naked. An apple is not going to say, man, I am naked. An apple is a fruit that's juicy on the inside. It do taste good. An apple do taste good. But an apple is not going to make your meat stick stand up. An apple ain't going to make your juice box juice. An apple is not going to make you look at your partner's private part when it been there the whole time. You using it and getting aroused. That's what made them like, oh man, what is this feeling? What is this emotion? You feel me? UFL Custom Creations. We breaking this down. I know that's a story in the Bible. I know, and that story been going on for years and years and years. But we got to get down to the real nitty gritty of this. And you see what kind of seeds they planted when they went against the plan of the Most High. The seeds was not good seeds. Cain killed Abel. And it goes on and on and on. It's just, it did not go as planned because they jumped the gun. They jumped the process with the throwing it in a circle. Do you see the animals doing all that? The animals wasn't living like that. They wasn't throwing it in a circle before it was their time. And even now today, it ain't nobody throwing it in a circle. Everybody today is throwing it in a circle just to throw it in a circle. Back then, everybody threw it in a circle to produce an offspring. Nowadays, people are just throwing it in a circle because it feel good. I'm bored, so let me go find somebody to throw it in a circle with. That is not what it was intended for. That is not what they made it for. Even though, don't get me wrong, it does feel great. Hey, man, it's one of the best feelings in the world to really, woo. Hey, man, I know I'm in this world, but I'm not of it. I did experience, I did. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm real good at it. God blessed me with a great tool. And he showed me how to really use it. How to stay and keep it together. But that is not what he made it for. Not for every day, every other day. I'm finna go on and put this all up in her spinal cord. I'm trying to hit the back of it. Nah, we ain't supposed to be every day with that. It's only to produce. When God wants us to produce it. Because now it start having babies, and I'm not saying those who have a lot of babies that is a bad thing. Because, even a cat, they have litters and they have a lot come out at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So it's good to be fruitful like that, but you know what I mean? But it's in moderation. If you having babies and you don't take care of, I have a problem with that. Just like my homeboy, rest in peace, Mo3. You gotta tell, sometimes I had to tell my homeboys, hey bro, you having all these kids, but you ain't there to raise them, bro. Oh no, it's cause her. Man, they ain't got nothing to do with her. You made that child, bro. You gotta teach that child every day. Oh man, I just can't live with her. Well, bro, you should have never made so many children with her. You just want to throw it in a circle. You just want to do a little activity. But why would you throw it in a circle that you can't throw it in a circle with a person that you can't stand? That you don't like? That's why we need to go home. That's why the teachers always told us, go home and do your homework first. See, I always was wondering why the teacher always said, go home and do your homework first. Because if you go home and go play, and don't do your homework, you ain't gonna do your homework. You're gonna go to school the next day with uncompleted homework, and when that pop quiz come up, you won't know nothing. So I had to stop and go do my homework about this woman. And when I did my homework and I did my studies, I seen that this woman was a failure for my life. So I failed my test in the person that I chose. I should have left her for the streets where I saw her at. But this is my lesson to learn. This is my life path that I had to learn. And I thank God for it. I just wish I would have learned a little earlier. I wish I would have obeyed God earlier, because it would have been less. But we already here. We knee deep in it. I thank him for the lessons, because right now I'm something that I ain't never thought I would be. God gave me standards, and he allowed me, and he gave me the strength and the power to stand on them standards. Like Adam was supposed to. When Eve came back with that fruit or that juice box, he was supposed to say, hey, nah, man, God ain't told us to throw it in a circle yet. God ain't told us to eat that apple if you want to go that route. God told us, he told you, don't eat from that tree. Imagine if Adam would have stood on that standard, where we would have been. We would have been with men who obeyed God all the way to the end. Women who were submissive and not catching attitudes because they didn't get their way. That's what the only thing is. Women get mad because they listen to the devil, or they listen to that they enter God, and they want everything to go their way. And if they don't, that's what kind of woman I had married. If you tell her no, she gonna go outside and go find somebody who will tell her yeah. But keep the person who told her no and just lied. No, I'm not talking to nobody. I promise. I don't talk. I swear. And this is another thing, girl. You need to ask for forgiveness, because all of this is coming out, and you swore on your grandmama's soul that you wasn't talking to nobody. But the whole time, you just breaking your grandmama back. You cursing your grandmother's spirit, by lying on her spirit that you ain't talking to nobody else. Girl, you better go to God. You better go to God, because the devil, you see, he left you. He gonna leave you to deal with this situation, because the devil can't help you. God already beat him up. The devil listened to what God says. Look at what happened to Job. The devil had to go to God to touch Job. God gave him the okay. Go ahead. You could go ahead and touch him, but you just can't kill him. And the devil put the enemy, he put all his back into it. Every which way he thought he could get Job, he did it. But did it work? No. Cause Job had a standard that he stood on. And to this day, Job stand on that standard. Job don't run away from that standard. He stand on that standard. I want to give a big ups. I want to give a glory. I want to give a hallelujah to the spirit of Job. I want to give a big ups and a hallelujah to the spirit of Yahshua, my big brother. And all those who have stood strong. David, Moses, everybody, Joseph, that stood on that standard who let go of their own will and let God's will come forth. They didn't put their own hand in it. They just let God be God. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that right there. And when the spirit realm manifests into this 3D realm, I'm gonna let y'all know. Cause we already rejoicing in the spirit realm. But for my soul family, my soul team, my archangels, my spirit guides that's down here living and walking on this 3D realm with me, we finna have a celebration. We finna have a feast. We finna have a feast. When Pharaoh lets us go. When Pharaoh allows this woman to sign those divorce papers. When these lawyers could bring me my papers and say, son, you are divorced from this witch. We will have a feast. Hey, all on me, on whatever I work with. It's free. It's going to be on me. God is going to fund it. God is going to provide like he has always done. Like I told y'all, God will always make a way for his people. Look at what happened with Moses. They got to the Red Sea and thought it was the dead end. God had to make a way for them. Because they knew Pharaoh them was watching and they was hunting them down. So what he did, come on now, y'all already know the story. He made a way through the Red Sea. They feet ain't even get soggy. How do you dry up the sand that fast? All those tonnages of water, he made that way so everybody could get through. And even when Pharaoh them was right behind him, he started crashing the walls down so all of them could get swallowed up. But everybody that was with the Most High made it. Come on, talk to me now, y'all. I love my side, and I ain't gonna never switch. I'm with God till I go back home, home sweet home, where I came from. We all came from there. We all signed that contract to come down here in this 3D realm. But the distractions come when we look at our will higher than God's will. I deserve a house. I deserve this man. I deserve that woman. I deserve these children. I deserve that car. I deserve this money. I deserve this business. You don't deserve nothing but what God gives you. We all signed a contract. What happens when you renege on a contract? Everything is void and you owe. You owe. And what do you own? What do you own? What can you own down here? You can't own nothing. And I don't even understand why people think they can sell land. The land ain't even for yours to be sold. But hey, everybody, y'all got your own vibe to get on. People selling God's property and benefiting off of it. How do you sell planets? How do you sell land? How do you sell bodies of water? How do you sell the air? How do you sell water? when God gave it to us free? How do you sell fruit when God allows a tree to bear it for free? But that's just another story at another time. But like I said, when this is over and done with, and we gonna have a feast. We ain't eating nothing. We gonna be eating like rabbits. Do y'all hear me? Watermelon, mangoes, pineapples, bananas, grapes, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. You hear me? Yeah, even eating lettuce. Yeah, tomatoes, cucumbers. Yeah, eating like a rabbit. Eating carrots and salads and all that. Fruits and vegetables. Drinking straight water. Fresh. However you want. Eating kale. Come on, man. That's gonna be our entrees. That's gonna be our meals. Everything that come from the land. The watermelon gonna be so watery. The mango gonna be so juicy. Them grapes gonna blood, and these the grapes with the seeds in it. We ain't with all these artificial grapes with no seeds in them, so we can't even grow our own grapes. No, we want the real grapes, the big ones with like 5 seeds in one grape. That's what I want. I want to spit my seeds out of my grapes. Where those grapes at? Where those grapes at with the seeds in? You can't find them in no grocery store no more. That's what I'm looking for. That's my feast. UFM Custom Creations. I told you I'm finna get off here. I love y'all with the whole of me. I love y'all with the whole of me, with the whole soul, with my whole soul. Love and light. Peace and blessings to each one of y'all. And I pray that everyone continue and carry on with that same torch. See y'all on the next video. We out.